You just paid $60,000 for a new truck. You signed the papers, you drove it off the lot, and you think you own it. You don't. What you actually own is a shell, a frame, a set of wheels. But the features inside, the ability to start your own engine from your own driveway, the heated seats you already paid for in metal and leather, those are not yours anymore. Those are rented. And if you stop paying the monthly fee, the truck decides what you can and cannot use. This is not a defect. This is a design decision. Let's start with the key fob sitting in your pocket, that button that says Remote Start. On a 2024 or 2025 model from Toyota, BMW, or many others, that button only works if you also pay for a connected services subscription. The hardware is already in the truck. You already paid for the antenna, the receiver, the wiring, but the software lock is turned on by default, and the key to unlock it is not in your hand. It is on a server owned by the manufacturer. They can turn it off anytime they want, and they will the second your credit card expires. Now think about that for a moment. You are paying a monthly ransom for a button that should just send a signal from point A to point B. There is no ongoing cost for the manufacturer after the truck leaves the factory. The cellular modem costs pennies a month in bulk data, but they're charging you $10, $15, sometimes $30 a month for the privilege of using what you already bought. This is engineered failure of ownership itself. But it gets worse, much worse. That same remote connection is also a kill switch. Several manufacturers have already demonstrated the ability to remotely disable a vehicle for late payments, for aggressive driving, or for any reason written into the fine print. Some systems can reduce engine power, limit top speed, or simply refuse to start. Repo trucks are being replaced by a server command. And if that server gets hacked, if the company goes bankrupt and shuts down the cloud service, your truck becomes a 3-ton paperweight. One comment from a real owner said it perfectly. He canceled his OnStar subscription, and 2 days later, his new GMC Canyon died on the side of the road. The OnStar operator instantly told him exactly which module failed, not because they were helpful, because they were watching. They are always watching. Now let's talk about the physical quality, because even if you accept the subscriptions, even if you pay every month, the vehicle itself will not last. A 2026 Toyota with 10,000 miles needing major transmission work, Ford trucks with engines failing before the first oil change, blown motors, electrical gremlins, fire. These are not isolated incidents. This is planned obsolescence engineered into the assembly line. Bearings that are spec'd to fail just outside the warranty, plastic parts where metal used to live, transmissions sealed shut so you cannot change the fluid. Compare that to a 1999 Ford F-150 with a 7.3-liter diesel, or a 2006 Honda Accord. Those vehicles were designed to run for 300,000 miles with basic maintenance. You could fix them with a wrench in a YouTube video. No subscription, no kill switch, no dealer flashing the computer to enable your own heated seats. Those vehicles were owned, fully owned. And that is exactly why manufacturers hate them. Because a vehicle that lasts 20 years is a vehicle that generates exactly one sale. But a vehicle that breaks at 80,000 miles, that spies on you, that charges you monthly for features you already installed, that is a recurring revenue stream disguised as a truck. You are not buying a product, you are buying a replacement cycle. And the worst part, the industry is colluding. Every major manufacturer now offers subscription packages for features like remote start, navigation, even adaptive headlights. They learned it from John Deere, who spent years bricking farm equipment that farmers tried to repair themselves. Then they watched Tesla charge monthly for self-driving hardware that was already in the car, and now they have all copied the same playbook. So, what do? First, stop buying anything newer than 2019. The golden era was roughly 1995 to 2012. That window gives you airbags, fuel injection, and in many cases, 100,000 miles of reliable life without a single computer lock. Second, if you must buy new, demand in writing that no subscription is required for any hardware feature already installed. They will say no. That is your answer to walk away. Third, support right-to-repair laws, because the only way to defeat this system is to make jailbreaking your own car legal. You have a choice.
You can keep paying rent on your steering wheel, or you can go find an old F-150, turn the key, and drive wherever you want without asking permission from a server. They want you to own nothing and be happy. Don't be happy. Be informed, and never buy a truck you cannot start with your own two hands.